So on the actual point, who was corrupt? Is this impeachment inquiry against Trump legitimate? We know that there was corruption on the part of the Bidens in the Ukraine. We got the affidavits, we got the testimony, we've got Joe Biden contradicting himself and lying about it in public. Joe Biden was talking to I think it was Peter Doocy the other day on Fox News. I actually coincidentally was on Fox News while this was happening, so we saw it in real time, gave our instant reaction. I immediately knew what he was saying was a lie, and it has since been proven that he was a lie. Doocy asks Joe Biden, have you ever talked to your son about his overseas business dealings? Joe Biden says, no way, no how.
Mr. Vice President, how many times have you ever spoken to your son about his overseas business dealings?
I've never spoken to my son about his overseas business dealings.
That's a lie. We knew it was a lie at the time, now we can prove it. Hunter Biden himself contradicted this. He told the New Yorker back in July that he did speak to his father about Burisma, and his father said, quote, I hope you know what you're doing. Now, because he's a Biden, he didn't know what he was doing, and he walked into that trap, and Joe Biden's lying about it. What's he lying? What's he trying to cover up? We know it's crooked. John Carl of ABC News, at least one journalist out there, asked the White House press secretary, Jay Carney, about this in 2014. This is Obama's spokesman. When he asked about the Biden issue in the Ukraine, the White House spokesman didn't leap to Joe Biden's defense, didn't say there's nothing going on. He distanced himself, he stammered, and he referred it to the vice president's office. Here he is.
Hunter Biden has now taken a position with the largest oil and gas holding company in Ukraine. Is there any concern about at least the appearance of a conflict there? See the vice president.
I would refer you to the vice president's office. I saw those reports. Hunter Biden and other members of the Biden family are obviously private citizens, and where they work does not reflect an endorsement by the administration or by the vice president or president. But I would refer you to the vice president's office.
Oh, that's pretty bad. Jay Carney is usually pretty slick, and even he couldn't muster anything here. He started to almost defend Hunter Biden. What he was about to start saying, you could hear it, is Hunter Biden is a private citizen. Now, what the expected conclusion of that is, and therefore the jobs that are held by private citizens are of no business of yours. They have nothing to do with politics, and stop asking about them. He didn't say that. What he ended up doing was trying to protect the White House, actually. So he said, Hunter Biden is a private citizen, and so whatever job he has does not reflect an endorsement by the president. We had nothing to do with it. Don't blame us. Even Elizabeth Warren, 2020 presidential candidate, just accidentally admitted that this is corrupt, the Biden dealings in Ukraine, before she realized that she had admitted it was corrupt, and then she tried to walk it back. She was asked the question in a hypothetical, is it okay for the vice president's son to get these slick deals out of foreign governments? And she initially says, no, of course not. And then she realizes what it means, and she had to try to walk it back. Too late. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like button so that the rest of the YouTubes know that our content is the best content.